Wike was doing was doing a HND in graphical design, right? And she, we just had Akinola back then. So there were some privileges that comes with that, not money. You get what I mean? Oh, you are a student. Council tax. We know they pay again. Just pay on just student in the You do not need to double left for anybody. You do not need to pick up any form anywhere. You just take it there. Do you have a student in this household? Yes, I do. Agbeke. And that saved me throughout about 2 years. It saved me £125 every month. Calculate it. In 2 years, just for her being a student. And being a student, there's this money that they give to them, right? I want to remember, for those of you who live in the UK, not in England, this may be strange to you, but it hurts in Scotland, right? So there's this money. That money is just for you to get yourself ready that you're about to go to school. What do you need? Do you want to buy school materials? Do you want to buy laptop? Do you need a laptop for your course? Do you need this or that? Or more? Agbeke collected that check, not check per se. He collected that over £2,000 sterling. The moment her admission was confirmed, she was to go and use that to get the material for her artwork, for her design and everything. Printer new. She wanted printer new. She wanted the desktop new. iMac desktop, Lalora used, not new one. Correct stuff, refurbished iMac desktop for her. It was given to her by the Education Board of Scotland. Nobody say she go do shouting nonsense for a murderer. Say, if you like me, go, just make me happy. I give all of you 100,000 naira. Thank you, sir. You know? So they rob you so that they can become philanthropists. They can become, they can bless you and say, do you know how many people is paying his school fees? Do you know how many people that this man has paid their hospital bill? So wash your mouth. He's a very good man. I know that all Nigerian politics, some people are stealing the money. They are just using the money to enjoy their life. But this man, yes, he's stealing the money. But do you know how many school fees he's paying? He collected Wike for 10,000 students. Go and check. 10,000. But why? Why is he paying for 10,000 students Wike? Is he a government? He was a former governor. Oh, okay. So it was a former governor that didn't put a system in place that will actually pay for those 10,000. What happened to those who are not part of that 10,000 students? So he stole their money, stole everything that could be invested or have been invested in their education that they do not need to lick his ass or pray or bend or queue in front of his house to get a scholarship for their children. Do you understand that now? You steal education from millions of children. Now you now become a philanthropist to few hundreds, to massage your ego, to make you feel bad, not to feel guilty that all these children in your state, all these children in your community, the money that could have sent them to school, you've stolen it. You've sent your own children abroad to go and study. Then you turn to Father Christmas. Money that could have improved their communities, create opportunities for them. You've stolen the money. Right? Now you are now handing them food. You are now buying a truck of rice to share rice to them. You know what I mean? So that you can be a philanthropist, so that they can say, ọ̀rẹ́ mẹ̀kúnnù. Mayegun aláàánú mẹ̀kúnnù. Allah will protect you, Mayegun. You will live long, Mayegun. If not because of you, hunger will kill us. If not because of you, all these old people, they would have died. We'll see what God is using you for. You are now giving us a eye test. You are giving us paracetamol. Mayegun, you will live longer. Anybody that say make you live last. Meanwhile, I'm actually using the stolen money I stole from them. to become that good guy. So that if anybody say anything nonsense about Mayegun, if anybody say any truth about Mayegun, and them go to curse him, God will punish you. Now so now they spoil people name. Now so now they spoil good people name. People that are helping people. Very, very, why are you people like this? Why are you like this? Yes, he's a politician. And so, even if he stole the money, he's helping people. He bought transformer for our streets. He was the one. If not because of him, for 3 years, we don't get electricity. It was him that came and he bought us transformer. That's how we got electricity. Because they have made you to be like that. So how am I going to convince you that you are just an ordinary voluntary slave? That if you mend your way, that man that you are praying for, now stone, you go stone him. How do I say that? How can I make it, how can I explain that to you? How? You have people who have so much money, but they do not produce anything. He's a businessman. Which business? I don't know. I just know that he returned from America and then he's made his money in America. Really? And do you have a clue of what work he was doing in America that gave him that billions? Since you said he's made the money before joining politics. Well, I don't know. I read it somewhere that he was working for Mobile. Okay. Is that how he made his billion? Well, Baba, leave that one, Jare. God has blessed him. God has blessed him. Let us agree that God has blessed him. And let us just pray to God to bless us too. No, I don't want that blessing. I don't want such. No, you shouldn't be telling anybody to, you shouldn't be saying it to people that, let's leave that one, Jare, and God just bless him. Let's leave him, Jare, and let's pray to God to bless us too. No, ain't that kind of blessing. That's the kind of blessing that put millions of people in poverty. That shouldn't be something you should be praying for. It is what has made your own life miserable too. So that's not a blessing. It is a curse. A big one. I'll go to next thing. Now, let's go to Rivers State. Well, I'll tell you Rivers again, but I'll start with this guy that is giving Tifnumbu warning. I have a full video now. Let's go to Rivers State. Fubara versus Wike. Here is a former Wike gunman who is now on the side of Fubara, warning Tifnumbu directly in your joke. Listen carefully. Yeah.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ambassador Chijuki. I'm the chairman, caretaker committee of the local government area of Rivers State. This morning, we had an incident in our local government that the former speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Martin Salebri, led some security men to disrupt the activity going on in the Luz Health Center by the Ministry of Health in partnership with the Rivers State Ministry of Health. And they came in there, beat up our women, beat up pregnant people. In fact, started shooting tear gas on the pregnant women who were in the health facility. And a few minutes later, some policemen from the force headquarters in Port Harcourt, Moscow, stormed and started shooting, headed by some security personnel by CSP Masalachi, who has been giving Rivers people sleepless nights. And want to use medium to call on the Inspector General of Police that we are aware that he is aware of what Rivers people are passing through, and that he has taken side, and that our local government will not be laid under siege by police authority. And we are going to use this medium to call on Mr. President that the lives of the Inspector General of Police and the Commissioner of Police in Rivers State are tarnishing the image of his government. That it is time for Mr. President, President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, to immediately call the Inspector General of Police to order. That what happened today should not repeat itself next time. That we are sending it as a warning. Our people will not take it for granted again. We are going to ensure that we are going to resist them. I will also call on the Inspector General of Police to stop using security agencies in Rivers State to attack government. What they are doing is to attack those who are supporting the governor. What happened this morning was that we are law-abiding people because we love peace and our principal has said we should be calm. What they want is for somebody to die, but we said no. Our calling the Special Police to call his men to order, including him, Mr. President, to call him to order. Because the IG has taken side. He can go to the whole part of River State. All the local government council have been seized by the police. This is not enough. A program that is being done by the River State Ministry of Health. Right, the Martins will sponsor the police and the CS Masalachi to come and disrupt what we are doing. I begin to ask, what is the issue? There is no issue. We are going about our legitimate business to ensure that we do what our has asked us to do. The ministry has said we are going to use our political movement for the flag off. And they are coming to stop us, either by the police. I want to call on Mr. President that it is time he call these people to order. And I'm also aware that their leader, the Minister of FCT, Chief Wike, is the one who is sponsoring this crisis in our state. And as a local government, we want to call on Chief Wike that he should concentrate in what is in Abuja. Allow Rivers people to rest. Our people have rejected them. He can't force people to love you. We have said no. We can't follow you. You have done your tenure for 8 years. Allow Fubara to be governor for his own tenure for 8 years. You can't use police to force people to love you. No. If you see what play that way, you can see that our people have rejected, including the Martins Amewule. That is our community. I am from that community. So you see the show of love that they have rejected Martins Amewule and his cohort. They have people said, go, we are not interested in what we are doing. I want to also call on Mr. President. I don't know if you're not aware of what's happening in Nigeria, that these people are demarketing his government. They are trying to tarnish the image of his government. So, Mr. President should immediately call Yesu Wike to order. And I want to also appeal to Mr. President to sack the Special General Police because he's now a politician. He has taken side. He's not less than essence to the Minister of FCT. And Rivers people are saying, Indian people are saying, we have rejected them, we're not going to support them. So no amount of intimidation will force us to support them. I want to call on our people to remain calm and continue to pray for our governor. Rivers State cannot be for sale. Rivers State is not for sale. Wike has done this story for 8 years, for God's sake. He should allow peace to reign in our state. Go to Abia State, go to Ebonyi. Everywhere is quiet. Why is it that it's only Rivers State? You want to kill us? I'm aware that the IG said they should arrest me. And let me tell Nigerians, nobody can arrest me because I'm not a criminal. I've not done anything that warrant me to be arrested. What they want to do is that when somebody dies, they will declare me wanted. But God forbid, who are not abiding people, the IG of police should be called to order. He's not a member of this. He's not from River State. Rather, he's been filled with fake information. And each day he uses police to harass us. Like the CSP Masalachi and his cohort. And I also appeal to Mr. President that he should stand up and watch closely what's happening in this country. These persons, these characters have decided to run his government down. I want to call on Mr. President to sit up and know that the lives of Chief Wike will turn up again to fight him. He did it to his former president, right on Chief. And we know he's our brother that's going to fight you tomorrow. So it's time for you to wake up and realize that Wike is a mole in your government. He wants people to hate you by using security agencies to harass our people in the name of grabbing power in River State. Enough is enough.
As the CSO of the LGA, can you confirm to us whether somebody died or they were casualties in the process?
What the security men did was they came in there, started shooting tear gas. In fact, it's on social media. You see a young girl who came with the mother, the tear gas her, and I don't know, but we're trying to train her to know what is happening to her. But I want to tell Nigerians that enough of all this embarrassment. The Nigerian police is being used to embarrass our people, and our people are saying we're going to resist them. I want to say loud and clear that this should be the last time that this will happen. The next time we're going to do it, we're not even minding anything. We're going to engage them fire for fire because everybody has a little bit of violence. And I want to also call on the Commissioner of Police to call CSP Masalachi to order. He's being used by Martins Amewule to create crisis in our state. Martins is the former speaker of the Council. He cannot force himself to our people. We have said no to him. Can he tell us what Fubara has done to him? Nothing. He wants people to.
Voila everywhere. Voila every hour. Voila every day. And then they are telling you that they are working to make Nigeria great. You see, that thing is reacting to, the incident is reacting to, actually took place when they said that the police came to attack the Fubara's men where they were gathered. I think it was around the local government area, right? Now, the eyewitness, he was not there. He was just reacting. He said they will do it fire for fire. Very soon now, they will start shooting policemen in Port Harcourt, in River State. They all have guns. They said that Nigerian police, nobody has a monopoly of violence. Next time they try this, it will be fire for fire. Try what? Now, this is a long watch. Another guy who is ranting, but is an eyewitness, as well as what happened. If you haven't liked this broadcast, I think it is time for you to do so now. Yeah, use it as your break. Yeah, like, share. Thank you. Let's go to River State again. What's going on?
Well, my name is Dr. Darlington Oji, the CTC chairman of Igore local government in River State. Very unfortunate incident that happened today in Omanelu Ward 5 and Apane Ward 6, where we went, considering the hard time we are in. His Excellency the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria gave some palliatives to Rivers people and indeed Nigerian people. And it was distributed through the 23 local government CTC chairman. And because it is not my personal thing, we have to take it to the grassroots so that it will get through the people that actually needed it. And again, I also was there to also carry out an empowerment program on behalf of Igore Local Government Council to also support our people to alleviate the poverty and hunger in our land. Unfortunately, Dr. Samuel Wanosike, the immediate past chairman of Igore Local Government, himself, carrying gun, led other sort of policemen and some miscreants, disrupted the program where we are sharing rice and other grace that was given to us by His Excellency the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria through our dear governor and the wife. And one must ask, these are a group of persons that are saying they are supporting His Excellency the President of Nigeria. How can you be supporting the President and you are killing these people? Yesterday in Omogo Ward 9, a group of women went to share the rice, their own rice. Samuel Wanosike sent his top, the former CTC, the former CSO of the Igore local government, Dixie, and went there and shot at the women, and the videos are viral. And today, Samuel Wanosike himself, with some policemen, I can remember a few of them. London was there. One Sonny, Inspector Sonny was there. One Ayo was there. Dixie was there. These are a bunch of criminals in police uniform that have come to kill our people today. As I speak to you, I can take you to the hospital where you see our people lying in beds with gun shots. I don't know how they are going to survive. Their vehicles battered. I was, if not for the grace of God, I would have also been killed. I have said over time that politics is not a do or die affairs. If you say you are popular, you present yourself to the people. These are the supporters. It is not because we are afraid. We are warriors in our rights. We can defend our territory. But because we have chosen not to share the blood of any person. Because of the peaceful disposition of the governor. His Excellency Amo Pusinebo, the governor of River State. Otherwise, we would have taken the war to them. Samuel Wanosike is not an outlaw. Yesterday I spoke with the area commander in my local government. And he was afraid on calling Samuel Wanosike to order. A man that was blessed and served the Igore people for 9 months in caretaker committee and 6 years as elected local government chairman. And you say you are going to die in office. Shame to a man who just left office a fortnight ago. And as we speak today, he has lost his popularity. And I challenge him. He will not stop us. But I call on the Inspector General of Police. I call on the Commissioner of Police River State. I have called him more than 6 times today. He refused to take my call. Neither did he respond to the text message I forwarded to him. Samuel Wanosike cannot be above the law. We are peaceful people. We love our president. And that is why we accepted the gift he gave to us because of the hard time. And we must continue to share it to our people. He cannot deter us. I call on the entire world, our own. Let me also say it very clear. Our own is not just to call international community. We can take the word to them. And I warn for the last time, as the chairman of the local government, sitting today as the CTC chairman, enough is enough. Enough is enough. If the IG cannot do anything, the Commissioner of Police cannot do anything, then they will leave us with no choice other than to take laws into our hands and protect ourselves. And I don't pray it gets to that point. I pray that someone should be reminded that his tenure has elapsed and he should go home and sleep. Elections they are fighting for. If election comes and they think they are popular, who made them at the field of play? I worked under him as his chief of staff, and today I am on the other side. The only thing he can do is to galvanize people and bring guns to kill Igbo people. Your own people. If you love your people, will you attack them with guns and bullets? Because the governor of Rivers State have asked us to keep quiet. And I said, no, this is the last time I'm going to take this rubbish. If someone wants to attempt it again, then it means that they are looking for will come to their doorsteps. Because everybody has a right to safeguard his life. They don't have the monopoly of violence alone. So if the security agents cannot cause someone to call his SSS, then we are ready to face the music as the drum will play.
Somewhere, wanna see fear a monopoly of violence. You have a monopoly of violence, no problem. Time will tell. Somewhere, look at what he did. Forget you, Chairman.
Hey! Saku! Saku! Hey!
You tell I pledge to my country. We are telling in my Accuse, I pledge to Allah, my worshipper. My worshipper. Nobody in the world, he has rule and regulation rather than Allah. You are worshiping constitution. We are worshiping Allah.
Alhamdulillah. 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 Ó ti dójú ẹ̀ sẹ́yìn.
Just so you know, ó ti dójú ẹ̀ ń sẹ́yìn. In Rivers State, the wahala never really ends. Anosike Samuel, he granted his own press interview too. If you are not in a rush, right, you should hear from the other side. Two fighting, okay? Let's hear from Anosike's side. What happened, Mr. Anosike?
Given the mandate to run People's Democratic Party. You cannot
your reaction to that, sir?
First of all, I want to thank all of you for agreeing to be here to give us our right of reply, which NBC has created for us by their operational guidelines as enshrined in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The accusation should